live, without a microphone. Hello. Hello, YouTube, iTube, YouTube, WeTube. We all tube. And that's why we're here. Because we enjoy tubing. Huh? What is this guy talking about? I don't know if anybody's here. I'll just keep talking until I see somebody show up. Ooh, the lighting is terrible. This is actually a blue shirt. Why is that so bad? Ah, Mie, hi. The earthquake. Oh, shoot. Oh, no. Oh. Ay, 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 ay. Are you okay? You guys okay there in Japan? Earthquake? Uh-oh. 4.8. Ooh, that's kind of centered in the Tokyo area. Oh my God. You guys okay? Did it stop? Earthquakes are scary, man. 4.2. I follow this bot on Twitter just to keep myself posted. You guys okay? Hope you're okay. That's one of the scary things, earthquakes. Ew. Natural disasters always interrupt the English lesson. Uncle says nope. Da, 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 da. Come on, superhero, you can handle it. Hang in there. If you're watching this and you don't live in a place where there are earthquakes, it's really scary. I can't explain it, but it's very, very scary. Yumino, hi. Welcome. Ay, 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 ay. No, I didn't know that. I heard that from Mie. I mean, I immediately opened Twitter just to see. In Chiba. That's where that was. That was in the epicenter was in Chiba. Kita-Nishibu, I think it says. Ah, ay, ay, ay. That's right. Better not laugh now. Ay, 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 ay. That's crazy. I've told you this story before, but the first time that I experienced an earthquake in my life, I was at a restaurant with coworkers, and I felt something moving, and I saw the lamp swinging over the table, and I said to my coworker, I said, "What's that?" And she said, "Oh, that's an earthquake. Can you pass the salt?" Very calm. And I'm like, "An earthquake? Oh my God, what do I do?" And she said, "Oh, you got to get used to it." I mean, it wasn't very big, but can't get used to that. That's the one thing I can't get used to. Ugh. Oh, okay, now my shirt looks blue. Oh, the color's better. How did that happen? Who knows? Anyway, I hope you guys had a good weekend. I hope you studied English a lot. Did you learn something new this past weekend? Did you learn any new vocabulary, new idioms? Following social media, did you learn something new? Let me know. Let me know in the comments. Today we're going to be talking about things that you can be out of. Is it still shaking there in Japan? I hope not. The Rose Girl. It does suck. That's tough. That's tough. I learned pep talk. Give us an example sentence with pep talk. I like that word, pep talk. Pep talk. Mia, give us an example sentence, would you? We can learn from each other, and that's a good thing. That's for sure. By the way, today's English lesson we're going to be talking about things that you can be out of. Before we joined the match, our coach gave us a pep talk, or gives us a pep talk. Our coach gives us a pep talk. Yes. Gives is better. Before we join the match, our coach gives us a pep talk. Right. A pep talk is some encouraging words, especially that you would say to somebody, especially before a game, before a match, before a meeting, before an important event. So it's words of encouragement. That's a pep talk. All right, good. Thank you for sharing that. Good morning, Tammy. Thanks for joining from Toronto. So we're going to talk about things that you can be out of today. And as you may know, if you want to get this document, just go to myhappyenglish.com/YouTube. There's no button for that. You just have to go to my webpage and type the YouTube part. And you can get this document for free. That's right. That's right. Put in your name and an email address and you'll get that. And by doing that, you will also be on the mailing list for my weekly English newsletter, where I send you English lessons through the email. Free. That's right. All right. So let's talk about different things that you can be out of. And basically, when you are out of something, it means you have consumed all of that. You have used up or consumed all of that. I could say, I'm out of milk, so I can't have cereal for lunch. In fact, I discovered yesterday morning that I was out of milk, so I couldn't make pancakes, which is what I wanted to have for my Sunday breakfast, but that didn't work out. Oh well, I feel short. Do I look short today? I feel short. The printer is out of toner. Toner means ink, if you have a laser jet printer. The printer is out of toner. We're out of beer. Oh no. How about you? What are you out of? Are you out of something in your house? Are you out of something? Are you out of something in your office? What are you out of? Leave me a comment. Leave a message. What are you out of these days? I'm out of sugar. I could not make sweet beans. That's a good example. Out of sugar. What else are you out of? Anything that you're out of? I'm out of energy because I hit the books too much. Oh, I love that example. I love when there's an idiom in the middle of another idiom example. I am out of energy because I hit the books too much. Hit the books means to start studying hard. When you hit the books, let's hit the books. Let's start studying hard. Okay, good examples. I'm running out of milk. Right. So when you are out of something, it means you don't have that. When you are running out of it, it means you're almost out of it. So that's not a good thing either. You can't have cereal either. Saitama Shioya. Welcome. Thanks for joining us today. Appreciate that. Good morning, good evening to you. Did you feel the earthquake by you? I hope not. I hope these earthquakes are done with. My goodness, how many times are we going to have earthquakes? It's enough. Anyway, Toshi, I hope you're okay. Hope you're all okay. When there's an earthquake, you might be out of breath. When you're out of breath, it means you are breathing heavily because you did some heavy physical activity. You might be out of breath because you're very nervous. When you're having that kind of difficulty breathing or you're breathing heavily, we say, I'm out of breath. I'm out of breath when I climb upstairs. Oh my God. I was out of breath because I walked up the stairs of my office building. When I used to have an office building in New York City, I was on the 6th floor. And then I was on the 8th floor. But I would often go down the stairs when I needed to go out of the building. And sometimes I would walk up the stairs. You can say steps, stairs, steps, it's the same. I was out of breath after line dancing for 90 minutes. Oh my God, that sounds exhausting. But it's good exercise. If you work in an office building and you need to leave the building, it's not a bad idea to walk down the stairs once in a while. I'm out of breath when I run to the station every morning. How could you be out of breath? You play table tennis. You're always exercising. The Rose Girl, my phone is out of battery. Oh no, you got to plug it in. Plug it in. Here, let me help you. Here, just plug it in. Out of breath. By the time we finished climbing that hill, we were all out of breath. That's what it means to be out of breath. By the way, the Rose Girl said something interesting. She said about her phone is out of battery. It's going to die. We use the word die when we talk about electronic equipment. So if somebody says, oh, my phone died this morning. My phone died this morning. It means it ran out of battery. It was out of battery. When I had my old car, quite often my car died. When your car dies, it stops working properly. My computer died. It stopped working properly. So we use die to talk about electronic equipment that's not working. Or to talk about your battery. The battery died. The battery died. We say that. And I know that in some languages, in some cultures, that's not common to say it that way, but that's how we say that in English. You're welcome. I love the fact that we can learn from each other. Okay, that's good. Everybody shares and we learn from each other. So hit the books and my battery died. That's good. So far, so good. 15 minutes in, and we've learned a lot from each other. Nice. How about you guys? Are you out? Have you been out of breath recently? You can leave a comment. Boy, I really don't like the delay here on YouTube. I have to say that. I wish they had better technology. I'm surprised they don't have better technology. That's out of breath. So we're talking about things that you can be out of today. So far, we said that you can be out of something, which means you've used it up. We're out of beer. Or you can be out of breath, which means you're breathing heavily. By the way, if you want to download this document, just go to myhappyenglish.com/YouTube and you can get a copy of that. After the class. It's not up there yet. All right. The next one is to be out of character. To be out of character. To be out of character. And so, Toshi, thank you so much. Appreciate that. Can I say out of energy when I feel exhausted? Yes. 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 I'm out of energy. I feel very, very exhausted. Run short, run low is the same meaning. I'm running short on milk. I'm running low on milk. Yes. To run short and to run low is the same. So if this is your container of milk at home and you only have this much milk left, you can say I'm running short of milk, or I'm running low. I'm running short on milk or running low on milk. So you run short or run low on something. Just going to type that into the chat. To be out of character. So, when an actor is on the stage, they're a certain character. So, Johnny Depp is Captain Jack Sparrow, right? And so he's not Johnny Depp when he's on the screen, right? That's his character. So when he's out of character, he's behaving differently. And that's what this means. So to be out of character means to behave differently from how someone usually behaves. So if you have a friend who's very outgoing and talkative, but, for example, in some situation, that person is very quiet, you could say, oh, she's out of character today. Or the opposite. Maybe you have a friend who's always very shy, but at a party, maybe because she sees a good-looking guy there, she becomes very talkative. She's out of character. I don't know why the color keeps dropping. Oh, so many technical issues today. So that's what that means. And here's some examples. The boss was joking around the office today. He was totally out of character. He was totally out of character. So the boss was behaving differently than he usually does. The boss was out of character. Hey, did you notice that Jenny was singing a lot at the karaoke bar? She was really out of character. So maybe Jenny doesn't really sing. Maybe she's too shy. Like Michael. Too shy to sing. Or maybe the boss when he's joking around the office, because the boss never jokes. She's the boss. He talks like this. The boss. So when somebody behaves differently than usual, we say that they are out of character. So, how about you? Have you seen or noticed anyone who is out of character these days? How about you? How about you? Have you had that experience that somebody is out of character? What did you say? Huh? What? What did I say? So when Japanese people get drunk, most of them are out of character many times. Oh, I don't think that's just Japanese people. I think that's people in general. When people get drunk, they are out of character. So E.T., out of mind. That's a little bit different. So, somebody who's out of their mind is crazy. So he's out of his mind is another way to say he's crazy. So it's a little bit different. But that phrase "out of mind" has some variations too, right? Yesterday was Grandma's birthday, but I completely forgot. Oh, it was totally out of my mind. So something is out of my mind. Pardon me. Something is out of my mind means I forgot about it. But he is out of his mind. When you talk about people, it's a mental disorder, right? It means that they're crazy. I am shy. I'm shy. I'm a shy person. To be out of gas, is that similar to be out of breath? Close. If you say that if you say that a car is out of gas, then that means that the car doesn't have any gasoline. But if you talk about yourself or a person, I'm totally out of gas, means I don't have any more. I don't have any energy. I don't have a lot of energy. So that's what that means. He was talkative, but he's out of character because he's getting a disease of dementia. Yeah. Yes, I know that. That's happening to my mom. Yep. She's a little bit out of character. But she still has a sense of humor, which is awesome. All right, so that's to be out of character. Da, 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 da. I'm usually out of character when I'm seeing my crush. That's right. Good example, right? When I see my crush, when I'm seeing my crush, right? That's the, special person in my life. And I see them, and I'm out of character. I freeze. I get shy. I'm out of gas. Yeah. If you are very, very exhausted, you can say, I'm out of gas. Right? Because gas, meaning gasoline, is the energy that moves the car. And so, why does the color keep going away? There you go. This camera is no good. What was I saying? Sorry. Gasoline or gas is the energy that moves the car. And if you're out of gas, if there's no gas, the car can't move. Well, it's the same with you as a person, right? Your energy, if you don't have your energy, then you're out of gas. My mother's awesome. Thank you. Appreciate that. You need a power nap. Yes. I am going to have a 30-minute power nap this afternoon, because Mondays I have 4 lessons in a row. I have a lesson and a break, a lesson and a break, a lesson break, a lesson break. And 2 of those breaks are an hour. 1 of those breaks is half an hour. It's a little tough. It's a tight schedule. Me and you and my 2 dogs. Right, dogs? So, power nap. Because I also have lessons tonight after 7 p.m. So the first lesson this morning started at 7 a.m. and the last lesson today finishes at 8 p.m. So it's going to be a long day. Yeah, use that. You need a large cup of strong coffee. I have this one, which is number... Stop it. I don't know what's wrong with the camera here. I have that and I have this. So that helps. That's really weird and annoying at the same time. Give me a moment. Let me see if I can do something about the camera, okay? Hang on 1 second. I'll be right back. Just give me a second. Oh, I can't do that. I can do this. Hi. There's two of me. Okay. That's a different camera, although I don't really like this camera very much. I'll move that over. All right. Maybe that's better. Maybe because maybe the color is better. At least it won't keep going to black and white. Yeah, so coffee is not a problem for me. Some guys who are timid tend to drink alcohol to be out of character. That's true. That's very, very true. The meeting keeps you stay young and healthy. It does. It does. I enjoy this. You know, I've been doing live English lessons sometimes on the weekends. In fact, last month, almost every Sunday I did one. Not here, but on Hello Talk. And I didn't do any live lesson over the weekend, and I miss it. I miss you guys. I miss hanging out with you guys live. I love this. All right, so where do we go? Out of hand. We talk about a situation that can be or get out of hand. And when something is out of hand, there's chaos or confusion. Okay? Everything's very, very disorganized. For example, I could say the meeting got out of hand when the boss started yelling about the sales figures. Have you ever had a meeting like that? I used to have meetings like that all the time when I worked for Eikaiwa no Geos. Yep, because the boss would always start yelling about the sales figures. Yelling and screaming at people. Okay? I heard that the concert was out of hand because they didn't have enough security set up in front of the stage. Right? You've all seen pictures of that. Sometimes there's a concert, not enough security, the fans go crazy, and there's a lot of chaos. Last month in Mexico, I think it was in Mexico, some soccer games, the crowd got out of hand. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is about soccer fans, or as the European people say, football fans. But sometimes those guys are they get out of hand. There's violence, chaos. The upper hand is different. But thanks for sharing. So when you have, let me just move this here. When you say that somebody has the upper hand, it means they have an advantage. So this comes from poker, a card game. So if you have 2 kings and 2 queens and an ace, and I have 2 3s and 2 7s and a 5, your hand is higher than mine. You have the upper hand, which means you have the advantage. And that's what that means. So that's where it comes from. So if you say that somebody has the upper hand, it means they have the advantage in that situation. Yep. It's always out of hand when it comes to math. So you're saying that you're saying that math always gets out of hand. Yeah, I guess for me too. I'm not good at math. I'm not good at math at all. It tends to get out of hand. I heard that the Broncos fan got out of hand when they lost the game. Happens in American football too. Sports fans get out of hand. Why is that? Why is that? All right, so that's get out of hand. Get out of hand. And by the way, I said this before, but I'll say it again. If you want to get this document, when we're done here at this lesson, I'm going to upload it. Go to myhappyenglish.com/YouTube, and you can download that. And also, if you have a request for a lesson here, something you want me to talk about, or if you have a suggestion, feel free to send me a message or type it in the comments. To get out of hand means to lose control of the situation. That's correct, Jose. Thank you. So yeah, I've been doing a live class here every Monday since the first week of December. So December, January, February, March. So far 4 months. That's about 4 fours are 16, 17 lessons, something like that. But if you have something that you think, wow, Michael, can you talk about blah, 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 blah? Let me know. So you can type it in the comments here. You can send me a message. If you go to myhappyenglish.com, you can find the place to contact me. Push that button and send me a message and let me know what you want to study here on YouTube. And I would be happy to put that lesson together for you. All right, so far, you're out of something. I'm out of milk. You could be out of breath because you did some physical activity. You can be out of character, which means you are behaving differently, and the situation can get out of hand. All right, so that's where we are so far, just to catch you up. All right, next we say, you're out of luck. You are out of luck. You are out of luck. Toshi, thank you. That's right. I appreciate that, Toshi, very much. I'm not out of luck because of you. That's right. Because you are here, I am not out of luck. But if you are out of luck, it means you are in a situation which is an unfortunate or unsuccessful or unlucky situation. Okay? We say that you are out of luck. Toshi, thank you so much. That's very, very kind of you. Here's an example. I think we're out of luck. The train just left the station. Right? So you could say I was unlucky. I missed the train. But we're out of luck. The train just left the station. I was out of luck when I tried to buy tickets for the concert because the box office was closed when I got there. Can you imagine? Can you imagine? I couldn't get tickets for the concert. Unbelievable. So, Paul McCartney is doing a concert in this area this year, and I've always wanted to see Paul McCartney, but you're out of luck. It's impossible to get a ticket that's a reasonably priced ticket for that concert because the concerts sell out very, very, very quickly. Very quickly. And yeah, you can get a ticket where you're very, very high, very, very high in the back of this, way up there in the stadium, and Paul McCartney is the size of an ant, and you have to watch him on TV. But I don't want to do that, so I'm out of luck. How about you? Have you been out of luck at all? Anything? Any situation? Oh, I was out of luck. Did you miss a train? Did you miss something? I was out of luck. I got hit my car. My car got hit. She admitted her bad. Oh, my God. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. I'm so sorry to hear that. I hope you're okay. You can always fix metal. You can always fix metal, but you can't, So if it's just the car is damaged, that stinks, but that's better than people getting injured. Out of luck. Out of luck. I was out of luck last week when I arrived at the gym, but it was a fixed holiday. Oh no! The gym was closed on a holiday? Oh my gosh. I don't go to the gym, but usually gyms are here. I don't go to the gym anymore, but usually gyms are open on holidays. Ay, ay, ay. That stinks. Out of luck. All right. Oops. Sorry. Rolling along. By the way, and I didn't put this in here, but the opposite of being out of luck is in luck. You're in luck. If you are in luck, you're lucky. So, for example, if you want to buy a shirt and you go to the store and you say, I like your blue shirts, and do you have one in a size medium? And then the sales clerk says, you're in luck. This is the last one. And they show you the last one. You're in luck. Okay, so if you are in luck, you're lucky. How about you? Are you in luck? You're in luck because you're with me today. Oh my God. That is not the sentence of a shy person. Anyway, so you can be out of luck or in luck. Out of luck or in luck. I hope you're all in luck. It was a slight car accident. And I'm going to teach you an idiom about that. You can say, we had a fender bender. We had a fender bender. A fender is the body of the car that's around the wheel. So the wheel is here, and then the body of the car goes around the wheel, right? That's the fender. And so a fender bender, if the fender gets bent, it's not a very serious accident. So you can say it was a fender bender. That's what that means. Fender bender is a not serious car accident. I'm in luck as I get to learn English on YouTube. Thank you. I'm in luck because you have joined me here for this live English lesson. Yes, a minor car accident is called a fender bender. Same exact meaning. See that? We learn from each other. That's awesome. All right. To be out of practice. Pardon me 1 second. Sorry, I'm back. The next one is to be out of practice. To be out of practice. It means you can't do something as well as you used to do it. Right? Maybe you were very good at playing basketball in college, but it's been a couple of years and you don't do it anymore. Oh, I'm out of practice. So, I sat down at the piano for the first time in 5 years. Wow, I'm really out of practice. That's right. I am out of practice on the piano, that's for sure. I don't think I can join the golf competition because I'm way out of practice. It's like losing my touch or something is rusty. Rusty is an adjective. Getting rusty, that's right. So, rusty, if your bicycle is outside all year, right, you might see the metal becomes a brown or orange color. And when it does, you can say my bicycle is rusty. Or if there's a piece of metal, some driver or a tool that you leave outside, it's going to become rusty. And so that's the original meaning of rusty. And if a tool or a machine is rusty, it doesn't, if your bicycle is rusty, it doesn't pedal smoothly, right? And so it's not smooth. And so when you say that you're rusty, like I haven't played the piano in a long time, I'm rusty, it means it's the same as you're out of practice. You can't do it as well as you used to. And so, right, you need to brush up on that skill. You don't even need my document. You guys have all the vocabulary here, right? So if you're rusty, you want to brush up on that, right? That's why Michael, I have my new bookshelf, which you can't see. That's why I'm trying to brush up on my Japanese reading skills at level 1, back to level 1. Okay? So I'm trying to brush up on my skills because I got rusty. That's right. So anyway, getting back to that, we're out of practice. I haven't rode, ridden a motorcycle in ages, so I'm out of practice. I need to brush up on it. Good example. I haven't ridden is better though. Be out of practice. Thank you, Tefo. Good job. Are you out of practice for anything? I'm out of practice because of COVID. I mean, I haven't gone to my volunteer job at the high school. Hope I won't forget the formula of math. Ooh. In a high school. That's tough teaching in a high school. I give you a lot of credit. Give you credit for doing that. All right. Okay. Let's talk about Michael. To be out of shape. When you are out of shape, you are not in good physical condition because you haven't exercised in a long time. You're out of shape. You are out of shape. And you can use be out of shape or get out of shape. Okay? Remember, get means become. Get means become. So you can be out of shape or get out of shape or got out of shape. Okay, so here's my examples. After today's hiking trip, I realized that I got out of shape because I'm lazy. Oh my gosh. I think I'm too out of shape to run that marathon. I think I'm too out of shape to try to run that marathon. Okay? So how about you? Are you in shape or out of shape? And those are opposites, right? So you can be out of shape or be in shape. When you are in shape, you are in good physical condition. My buddy Eddie, who's my age, is in shape because he goes to the gym 3 days a week. I'm hoping this summer I can get in shape by doing some gardening. I want to get in shape. So you can get in shape or be out of shape. How about you? Are you in shape? Are you out of shape? In shape, out of shape, in shape, out of shape? How about you? Nobody wants to comment. Ooh. Okay, don't ask personal questions, Michael. During the state of emergency, I stayed home most of the time. I was out of shape. That's right. That's right. I walk in the morning, but I don't walk as much as I did because of the weather. I can't wait for the weather to get warmer. Then I'm going to be taking nice long walks in the morning. And then I will be in better shape. That's right. I need to be in better shape. All right. By the way, and I've said this before, but if you've just joined, you can get this document by going to myhappyenglish.com/YouTube, and you put in your name and your email address, and you can download that for free. Plus, you can get all of the documents from all of the previous English lessons there. So that's that. All right, so where do we go? I'm in good shape because I keep going to the fitness center. Good for you. Awesome. All right, so things you can be. You can be out of touch. I think I'm out of shape. I easily get tired. That's a good sign of being out of shape. Or you easily get tired because you don't get enough sleep. That could be a problem too. All right, if you are out of touch, it means that you lack knowledge about current events or some important information that other people know. Okay? Out of touch or out of circulation. We could use that too. He's out of circulation. That has a number of different meanings, but it could be the same as this. So let me give you some examples, I mostly listen to jazz. So I am out of touch with pop music these days, which is kind of true. I'm very out of touch with pop music. I have no idea. I know the people's names. I know Taylor Swift's name, but I don't think I know her songs. And for example, Adele or Ed Sheeran. I know those people's names. Oh, I'm sorry, Rosie. Oh, that's Max. I'm sorry, Max. But I'm out of touch. I don't listen to that music, so I don't know. If Taylor Swift sat next to me on the bus, I wouldn't know it was Taylor Swift. I have no idea. I am very out of touch with pop culture. It seems the mayor lost the election because he was out of touch with the needs of the people in his town. That happens with politicians for sure. Right? They are out of touch. Hey, Max. Max, you want to say hello to people? Come here, buddy. No? Okay. Max is shy. Come here, buddy. You want to say hello? Everybody wants to see you, buddy. Good buddy. There he is. Oh, really? Oh, really? Hang on. Wait a second. Max, say hello, Max. Okay. Okay. See you later. Have a nice day. Wow. Max was very out of character. Oh my gosh. Grumpy. He was very grumpy. Did you see that? That was grumpy. Grumpy means in a bad mood. Yes, he's in a bad mood. He's grumpy. I don't know why he's so grumpy. Yes, he was, and that was very out of character because usually he's not so grumpy. Usually he's not in a bad mood, but he was out of character. Where is it? He's out of character. He's behaving differently than usual. Did I anger him? No. You know what I did? I picked him up. And sometimes he doesn't like to be picked up. So, I guess I was out of touch with his feelings this morning. That's what happens. How about you guys? Are you in touch or out of touch with pop culture? You guys are young, I think. So you guys, you probably you're in touch with pop culture. I'm very out of touch with pop culture. So, and that's fine. That's fine. So, in touch, out of touch. All right. My sister was out of town this weekend. When you are out of town, you are traveling. Okay? He's out of town. He's traveling. Tommy said that he's going to be out of town on business next week. Out of town on business. My sister was out of town on vacation. Okay, so you can be out of town on business or out of town on vacation. Either way. Or just out of town. Hey, Rosie. Rosie's here too, but she doesn't want to. Rosie, you want to say hello to the people? I don't think so. Okay. My dogs are shy. Maybe they do need personal space now. I think I'm lucky that I was out of town during the transit strike last week. Sometimes that happens. I'm usually out of touch with what's happening in the world. Sometimes that's good to do. Sometimes it's good to, put the news on a vacation for a while. Oh, this camera too has a weird color. I don't understand what's wrong with the cameras today. Hang on one second. Give me a second. There we are. I don't know why that is. I don't know why that is. Okay. Anybody you know that's out of town? Do you know anyone who's out of town? When was the last time you were out of town? When were you out of town? You need a mental escape sometimes. That's for sure. I need that. I do. I get a little mental escape just about every night by watching stand-up comedy. That's my mental escape. So I'm mentally out of town. I study English most of the time, so sometimes I feel like I'm out of touch with Japanese. Okay. People in the world are not out of town for sightseeing or other reasons because of COVID. That's true. Last summer I was out of town. I haven't been out of town in 3 years. My last vacation was January 2019. And I was in Japan, actually. Konnichiwa. TCM movies let me have a mental escape. That's for sure. I was out of town last month visiting a cousin in Germany. All right. Those are all good examples. Out of town. Out of town. All right. Rolling and rolling and rocking. I haven't been able to be out of town for a long time. Me too. Actually, a year and a half ago, I went to Japan in January 2019. That was you? Me 3. Me a nice one. I detest pop. Yeah, Monica, I'm not a fan. I'm not a big fan of pop music either. I went to Japan, me 3. I had something I wanted to say, but that brain cell didn't work. I don't know why. All right, the last one is to be out of time. Out of time. When you are out of time, it means you have come to the end of the time that was scheduled for something. Okay, and I don't know why these are not bold. All right, I think we are out of time, so we can continue with Chapter 5 in the next lesson, the teacher would say. I couldn't finish all the questions in the exam because I was out of time. I was out of time. That's right. How about you? Recently, have you been out of time? I haven't been I haven't been out of town since the pandemic began. Yeah, me too. Oh, that's what I was going to say. A year and a half ago, I was out of town. We drove to Pennsylvania, which was 4.5 hours one way. It was a 9-hour day. Oh my God, that was long. To pick up Rosie. Right, Rosie? Aw, you guys are so sweet. You guys are so sweet. Sometimes they fight and sometimes they're kissy-kissy. Let me see if I can capture this really quick. Aw, no, they're shy. They were just sitting next to each other, kissing each other. How cute. This class is almost time. Same meaning as time is up. What's the difference between be out of time and run out of time? No difference. That's right. When you are out of time, it means you run out of time. So you can run out of time or be out of time. That's the same. And you know, in English, when there's two ways to say something, my thinking is just choose one of those ways and always use that. This way you don't think, run out of time, be out of time, run out of time, be out of time. What do I say? So this way you don't panic. You can just say, oh, we ran out of time. Or, oh, we are out of time. Does that make sense? Because sometimes we have two different words or two different ways to say something. And so, you know, in phrasal verbs, there's a look over and go over, which both mean review. So you can just pick one, and then that's the one that you use all the time, and then that'll make more sense. All right, so we're almost out of time. Have you been out of time recently? Do you guys have another example for me? Or do you guys have a question about anything we talked about today? We can review. When you are out of time, it means you've come to the end of the time that was scheduled. Let's go right to the beginning. Right? So you can be out of something. Right? We are out of coffee. I think I'm out of coffee. You've consumed it all. If you are out of breath, it means you're breathing heavily because you did some physical activity. When a person is out of character, it means that they behave differently than they usually behave. It's interesting. When the dogs are kissing each other, they don't like me to see that. Aww. What a romantic couple they are. I tried to get a photo to show you, but I can't. When you're out of character, when somebody is out of character, it means that they're behaving differently than normal, right? Your shy friend is very talkative at the party. She's out of character. When the soccer game gets out of hand, there's chaos or confusion. If you are out of luck, someone is in an unfortunate or unsuccessful or unlucky situation. We are out of luck. We missed the train. If you're out of practice, you haven't done something in a long time. To miss the boat. When you miss the boat, it means you've missed your opportunity to do something. So that's what that means. You missed the boat. When you're out of shape, you're not in good physical condition. But when you are in shape, you are in good physical condition. When you're out of touch, it means you lack knowledge about current events or some important information that other people know. Okay? I mostly listen to jazz. I'm out of touch with pop music. To be out of town means you're traveling. Most of us haven't been out of town since the pandemic. And when you are out of time, you are here at this point. It means you've come to the end of the time that was scheduled for something. And that reminds me that we now, running out of milk and out of milk is different. If you are running out of milk, it means you have very little milk left. If you are to be out of milk, means there's no milk. That's right. Thank you. All right, that, my friends, brings us to the end of today's live English lesson. Don't forget, tomorrow at this same time, we will be on, where are we going to be tomorrow? Clubhouse. Talking about the Diary of a Wimpy Kid. That's tomorrow at this time. And then tomorrow at 7:30 New York time is Hello Talk. And next Monday, how about using time? What do you mean? The word time? That's a good suggestion. I'll be back here next Monday at this same time for another live English lesson, so please join me for that. Thank you very much for your support today. I appreciate that. I appreciate also that you came to join me for today's live English lesson. I really appreciate that. All right, keep in mind that learning another language is not easy, but it's not impossible. And I am here to help you on your journey. Thank you so much for joining me for today's live lesson. Thank you for your support. I appreciate that. Toshi, take care of yourself. Everybody have a great day. Thank you very much, and see you next time.